I was planning a date with my cousin's friend until I caught wind of how she'd cheated on her ex-boyfriend, so I confirmed it and then confirmed with her that I'd be canceling our date plans, but now I'm getting spam that it was just one mistake. I ran into my cousin and her friend at a party last weekend. Hung out with her friend most of the night and we got along. She's cute and she asked for my number and we started texting. Yesterday I was telling my friend about her and how we were planning a date and he told me she'd been caught cheating on a boyfriend of hers a couple years ago. Even reached out to that boyfriend and he confirmed it all. I asked her if this was true and she admitted she'd made a horrible mistake but that she had grown and reflected. I don't really care though. I lost all interest in her once I knew what she'd done, so I told her it was best we cancel our date plans and look elsewhere. Now my cousin and her are trying to convince me that it was a one-time thing and she's learned her lesson, but I could never be with someone who has ever cheated. Sucks too. I really liked her, but the damage is done. Mini update 1. So a few hours after I posted this I started getting texts from two of my cousins/her friends also trying to convince me that it was no big deal. They were like character witnesses in a courtroom or something. Lots of claims that she really likes me and that I'm the first guy she's been interested in years. Claiming she felt so terrible she stayed single the entire time and has only recently been open to dating and that I'm going to hurt her badly if I don't give her a chance. I feel bad, but also this is bizarre in an almost funny kind of way. I don't know why they're fighting so hard for this. I'm just some guy she met at a party. I'm pretty average looking. Is there a shortage of tall, hairy, chubby men out there that is women dying of thirst? This is absurd. Update 2. So for a few days I entertained my cousin, Leah, the girl who cheated, and a few friends pestering me because I was confused and amused by a bunch of women trying to force me to date someone. I'm not ugly, at least in my opinion, but I am not worth this amount of work to try and win over when I've already said no a dozen times. I sent my cousin the following text and that seems to have settled the issue. Hey, I know you guys are just looking out for Leah, but you have to know that dragging this out and pushing me to date her when I don't want to is doing more harm than good for her. You're giving her false hope when I've been very honest with her and you that this isn't happening. Let's assume I do what you ladies want and go out with Leah. Let's even assume I fall for her and we get serious. I will spend the rest of my life with a nagging insecurity in the back of my head that she's going to do the same thing she did to Josh to me. I don't want a relationship where I can't even trust the person I'm with. And as my family you should love me enough to not want that for me either. Just drop it because I don't want my relationship with you to suffer because of this. Please just respect my wishes and let it go. She replied with understood. End of discussion then. Love you. Leah sent me a text with I'll respect your wishes on this. If you ever change your mind know that you're a great guy and I'd still be open to giving us a shot, but this is the last I'll mention it unless you do change your mind. So that's it. It's over. I have no idea why I was being harassed about this, but I'm no longer getting texts about it so I'm moving on. Now if I can just find a woman who hasn't cheated or isn't a closet asexual that would be great. Commenter. I am so grossed out by people who try to argue you into dating someone. Especially when you've already told them no. Why would you want me to be with someone I don't want to be with?